Welcome to City Yoga. My name is Luke, and this is going to be a 50-minute all levels yoga practice. We're going to go ahead and begin practice in pose of a child. We're going to widen our knees, bring our big toes together, extend the hands forward, and just slowly begin to shift your hips back towards your heels. Take a nice deep breath in, and try to draw your shoulders back. And as you breathe out, just let everything melt down into the mat, allowing your forehead and your forearms and elbows to rest on your mat. And starting to channel our breath in and out through the nose. And begin to slow your breath and deepen as you breathe in, allowing your chest to expand and your shoulders to move back away from the ears. And see if you can sink back just a little bit further as you breathe out. So tucking the tail, pulling the belly in, creating space as we sink back. And you start to walk your fingers forward. So we extend the arms nice and long before pressing the palms down and then gazing forward. And just very slowly beginning to rock the ribcage side to side. Continue to breathe in and out through the nose, maintaining nice deep inhales and then long exhales. We're just going to release back down, let the elbows rest, bring the fingertips together and place the thumbs at the base of the neck, allowing your elbows to travel forward and still pressing the shoulders back. Take a nice deep breath in, just feeling the belly expand in between the thighs and your shoulder blades retract. And just take a nice long breath out. As you pull the belly in, start to tuck the tail under. And release the hands forward. And just try to lengthen your arms so they're extended directly out or in line with your shoulders. So arms are long and our wrists and elbows are off the mat. You're going to gaze forward. And just coming up slightly, draw the knees to a parallel position and separate the toes before sinking back down. And then glide forward as you breathe in until your shoulders are above your wrists. And just let the hips drive towards the wrists. Lift the heart up. And then just roll all the way back as you breathe out. Clawing them out with your fingers, stretching the arms long. Take another inhale, shift forward, dropping the hips, lifting the heart. Exhale, rounding back. On your next inhale, we're going to pause, dial the elbows in, let the shoulders press down as you lift. And then pull the belly in and exhale the heart down. Tuck the toes. Inhale, press back up. And sink your hips back towards the heels as you exhale. Keeping the toes tucked. Bring your shoulders over the wrists as you breathe in. Lift the knees. Press your hips up towards the ceiling as you breathe out. Just coming into your down dog. Make sure your feet are about $1 bill distance apart. Your arms are extended nice and long. And just begin to slowly pedal the feet out. Allowing your hips to shift from side to side. Gazing back towards the feet. And then just gradually coming back to stillness. Lift the heels up. And then lower. Lift again. And lower. You're going to pause. Push the thighs towards the back of the mat. Sink the chest back towards the thighs. And on your next inhale, lift the heels. Suck the belly in. Lower the knees all the way down as you breathe out. Untuck the toes. And draw your hips back towards the heels. I'm going to go ahead and cupcake the fingers here. And really claw down through the mat with your fingers. Try to lengthen, straighten your elbows. Gently draw the shoulders back. Pull the belly in. And then glide forward one vertebrae at a time till we come back up into tabletop. Spreading the fingers nice and wide. Lower the belly as you breathe in. Round as you breathe out. Twice more, inhaling and exhaling. And your next inhale, tuck the toes and lower the belly. As you exhale, round the back, float the knees, push your hips back up towards the ceiling for down dog. And we'll center the left foot. Draw the right leg up, bend the knee, start to open the hip, and roll the ankle, roll the other way, and then straighten the leg and bring it back down. And we'll just switch. We'll bring the right foot to the center, take the left leg towards the ceiling, bend the knee, guide the knee up towards the ceiling, and roll the ankle. Roll the other way, and then straighten and lower. Shift to plank as you breathe in, let the knees come down, and then just come all the way down as you breathe out. Coming all the way down to your stomach. And we'll bring the hands underneath the forehead and just rest the head down. Take a nice deep breath in. And just allow everything to soften as you breathe out. Soften the shoulders, soften the belly. As you exhale, start to draw the belly in. Keep the belly engaged as you bend both knees and flex the feet. And start to windshield wipe the knees side to side here. And slowly return back to stillness. Allow the feet to come down. And then looking forward, you're going to extend the hands out diagonally. Come onto your fingertips, angle the elbows towards the ceiling, and gaze down. Drawing your belly in. As you inhale, begin to lift. Allow the heart to lift upward, let the shoulders release down. Exhale, lower. Just move the hands back just about halfway. Inhale, lift again, rolling up slowly. Exhale, lower. Draw the hands in line with the shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Pause, plant the hands under the shoulders and tuck the toes. Press up as you breathe in. Find down dog as you breathe out. And just start to walk the feet forward. Coming all the way to the top of our mat. We're going to let the knees soften. Allow the head to hang. Relax your shoulders. Just gently nod the head yes. Shake the head no. And soften the knees, bringing the weight back into your heels. Start to roll up slowly, coming up one vertebrae at a time. Pressing the shoulders to your ears and then drawing them back and releasing down. Inhale the arms overhead. Draw the palms together. Exhale the hands back to heart center. Twice more. Inhale, reach up. Bring the hands together. Exhale to heart center. Pausing at the bottom of our exhale. Sucking the belly button into your spine. And just slowly open the chest, retract the shoulders. As you reach up, take a slight back bend, pressing your hips forward. And then exhale the hands back to heart center. And you step the right foot over to the right. Take a step back with your left foot. So we're going to angle the left foot so the toes are pointing towards 11 o'clock. We'll square the hips towards the front of our mat. Press into that back left heel and sink into the front right knee. Take the arms overhead, spiraling the trunk towards the front of your mat. Peel the shoulders back and down as you goalpost the hands. And as you hinge forward, jet plane the hands behind you. Anchor through the back foot. I'm going to open back up to warrior one. Take a deep breath in, gaze up, drive your hips forward. Goalpost the hands as you exhale. Hinge forward and reach back as you breathe in. You're going to pause here as we breathe out. And just once more. Inhale, reaching all the way up. I'm going to go right into goalposting our hands. Exhale, float the hands back. We're going to pause, shine the chest forward. Shoot the fingers back. As you slowly come up, take the hands to heart center. Adjust the feet as you open up to warrior two. Maybe take a wider stance. We're just going to straighten, soften the shoulders, ground the back heel, and then open back. Twice more. Anchor the feet. Straighten as you breathe in. Sink back down as you breathe out. Extend the hands this time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, settling into warrior two. Looking over that right hand. Releasing the shoulders down. And shooting the fingers away from each other. So try to draw your belly in and tuck your tail. Try to roll your left hip back and guide your right knee forward. Just notice if your trunk is shifting forward and try to draw it back to the center. Expanding the chest as you take a nice deep inhale and maybe deepening into that front right knee as you exhale. Your next inhale, we're going to reach up, turn completely over to the left. Soften the shoulders as you exhale. Just pausing here. Maybe take a moment to adjust the feet. Make sure that they're parallel, they're slightly pigeon-toed. We're going to engage the belly, shine the chest up, and begin to push your hips forward as you breathe in. Soften the knees and hinge at the waist as you breathe out. The hands can move to the waist, to the thighs, to the shins, or if it's in your practice, all the way to the mat or under the shoulders. We're just going to let the head hang here. And then take a half lift as you breathe in. Soften back down as you breathe out. Once more, inhale coming up. And exhale, releasing down. Anchor the feet, soften the knees. Come up to a flat back, placing the hands on the waist. And then rolling up slowly, going to bring ourselves all the way up to standing. Start to heel toe the feet closer together. And then just drawing your hands to heart center. Step back to the front of your mat. Take a nice deep breath in as you reach up. Press the hips forward. Come all the way down as you breathe out. Take a half lift as you breathe in. Soften the knees, folding as you breathe out. Then soften the knees and lower the hips some more. Bow the head and rolling up slowly. Come up one vertebrae at a time. Reach your arms overhead and hook the thumbs together. Pause, suck in the belly. And as you lengthen, reach back and press your hips forward. Release the hands back to heart center. This time that left foot stays forward, the right foot steps back on an angle as we set up for warrior one. On the other side, when our right toe is facing towards 1 o'clock, so we're going to ground that back heel, square the hips and point the trunk to the front of the mat. Take the arms overhead, sink into that front knee, goalpost the hands, allow your heart to lift, hinge forward and jet plane the hands back, shining the chest forward. Inhale, take your arms overhead. Exhale, goalpost the hands. And inhale, float the arms back as you hinge forward, pausing here as you exhale. One more time, take the arms up as you breathe in, goalpost as you breathe out. We're going to stay here and just inhale the heart upward, exhale the arms back and hold. So peel the shoulder blades together, shine the chest forward, sink a little bit deeper into that left foot. As you come up, bring your hands to the heart and just shift to warrior two. So you're going to widen the stance, extend the hands, soften the shoulders, lower into that left knee. Lengthen the arms away from each other. And as you inhale, straighten both knees, draw the hands to the heart. Exhale, open back out to warrior two, extend the arms. Twice more, inhale. Exhale, pressing open, sinking lower. Inhale, come back. Exhale, back to warrior two. We're going to hold, draw the shoulders down, sink back into that left knee. Roll the right hip back. And as you inhale, straighten both knees, take the hands up, exhale the hands to heart center. And we're just going to adjust so it can face Stay where you're facing. We're just going to take another wide stance. So make sure your feet are parallel or slightly pigeon-toed. This time we'll draw the hands to the low back. And just begin to engage the belly and push the hips forward. Shine the chest upward. And soften the shoulders. So draw your belly in. Keep pressing your hips out in front of you. And then ground through the outer edges of the feet. Start to soften the knees and start to hinge forward at the waist. You're going to let the crown of the head point down. Then we're going to let the hands just travel down the outsides of the legs. So maybe they stop at the shins or the ankles, or maybe you find you can bring your peace fingers around your big toes. Take another half lift as we breathe in. And just fold as you breathe out. Draw the right hand underneath the nose. Take the left hand to the ceiling. Keep pressing away from that right arm. And then come undone and we'll switch. We'll ground the left hand, open the right hand to the ceiling, pushing away as we spiral into this twist. And then come undone. And from here, just travel your right hand over towards the left leg. If you need to heel toe the feet closer, we can. We're going to let that right hand travel to the shin or to the ankle. And we're going to let the left arm spiral back up, maybe reach or wrap behind the back. If you want to twist deeper, you can start to twist staying low or twist coming up like you're gazing back towards the tailbone. Try to engage the inner thighs. Keep the hips square, deepening your twist. And then slowly coming undone. Bringing the hands back underneath you. Flatten your back as you breathe in. Fold back down as you breathe out. Once more. Inhale, lifting the heart. Exhale, folding. And just let your left hand travel towards the right shin or ankle or foot. Spiral the right arm up, wrap it behind the back, or just keep it extended, or you can bring it to the hip. We can twist staying low, or we can start to twist up and look towards the tailbone. And just gradually come undone. And draw the feet closer together, keeping the feet parallel though. We're going to bring the hands to the waist and pause. Draw the shoulders back. Staying here, you can soften the knees, keep the gaze down, and lengthen your hands out in front of you. Pressing the hips back, gazing down. Ears in between the shoulders. Inhale the hands back to the waist. And just roll up slowly as you exhale. We're going to come all the way back up to standing. Heel toe the feet together. And just step back towards the front of your mat. So peel the shoulders back. Engage the belly. And just slowly raise your arms overhead, hooking the thumbs at the top. And just reaching back as we push our hips forward. Come back to neutral and take your left wrist. Reach over to the right. Come back to the center and switch wrists. Reach over to the left. We're just going to come back to the center. Flip both palms towards the ceiling. Suck the belly button into the spine. And gently press your shoulders down. And send your hips forward. Folding forward. Soften the knees. And just drape your arms all the way down. Bowing the head. Take another half lift. Fold. Once more. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. We'll just reach around and grab our opposite elbows and frame the ears. And just very gently sway your upper body side to side like a rag doll. So try to keep the knees soft, let the head hang so that there's no tension through the back of the legs or through the back of the neck. As you come back to stillness, you can release the hands, soften the knees, and just roll up one vertebra at a time. Just come up to standing, finding mountain pose. So we'll bring our shoulders back and down, allow the heart to lift, and suck the belly in. And next, engage the inner thighs like you're squeezing that imaginary block. Spread the fingers. Float the arms overhead as you breathe in, draw the palms together. Exhale the hands to heart center as you breathe out. And bring the toes together. Let the feet come together. Reaching up again. Inhale, reaching overhead. Exhale into heart center. We're going to pause here. Keep the hands at the heart. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold the breath. Suck the belly button into the spine. And try to open through the chest. As you exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back to the center. Exhaling left. You're going to come back through the center. Inhale the arms overhead. Press the hips forward. And then soften the knees and sink into an imaginary chair. Bring your hands down to heart center. Squeeze the thighs together. Pull the belly in. And then try to take the roundest side of the back by pressing the shoulders back and down. Tucking the tail. Staying low. Inhaling here. On the exhale, gaze towards the toes. Reach the hands forward. Push the hips back. Lowering the chair if you can. Bringing the belly towards the thigh. Keeping the gaze towards the toes. Pull the shoulders back as you breathe in. And then just fold forward as you breathe out. Slide the hands up the shins and flatten your back. Exhale, fold. Once more. Inhale, flatten. Exhale, softening back down. Start to separate your feet. Soften the knees. Coming up slowly. One vertebra at a time. As you come to standing, bring your shoulders back, draw your belly in, and push your hips forward. Finding mountain pose. We'll bring your hands alongside the body. And just slowly reach up as you breathe in, flipping the palms to the ceiling, soften the knees. As you breathe out, take a slow fold like you're paintbrushing your hands down an imaginary wall. And coming all the way down. Try to bring your feet wider than the hips. Try to draw the peace fingers around the big toes. Inhale, let the heart shine forward as you soften your knees. Exhale, fold and bend the elbows. Again, inhale, lower your hips. Exhale, round your back. Release the hands. Bring the feet back into a more neutral position. And engage the belly. We're going to reach all the way up, taking the hands towards the ceiling as we breathe in. Exhale back to heart center as you breathe out. Twice more. Inhale, reaching. Take an even deeper breath in. Exhale, lower. And this time we'll come down to the mat. Take a nice deep breath in. Push your hips forward. Drawing your belly button in. Fold down as you breathe out. Bow the head. Flatten the back. And then just start to fold. We're going to transition down into a seated position. Just slowly coming down, we'll bring the soles of the feet together. And just allow the knees to fall open. Trying to sit up tall. Peel the shoulders down. And let the heart lift. And pause. Take a deep breath in. Relax the shoulders. And side out. Just moving the hands or the backs of the hands to the knees. Press the shoulders down. Take another deep breath in. And side out. Cupcake the fingers behind the back. Or press the palms down. Inhale. Let your heart lift and hold. And slowly begin to hinge forward. Exhale. Let the crown of the head travel towards your feet, and you can take the hands out in front of you. Soften the shoulders. And then drawing the hands to the feet, maybe the thumbs to the soles of the feet. Keep folding forward. And if you want to open the knees or hips some more, you can bring your forearms or elbows to the legs and just press them open as you fold. Bowing the head, softening the shoulders. Expand the chest as you breathe in. Just press back up as you breathe out. You're going to take the right hand behind the back and place the left hand on the left knee. As you push your left knee away, let your heart lift. And just turn your gaze over towards the right shoulder, pressing the left knee away. And then releasing back to center. We'll switch and change. Bring the left hand behind the back, the right hand to the knee. As you inhale, pressing down on both hands, let the heart lift, suck the belly in. Exhale, continue to twist to the left, pushing that right knee away. And just release back to the center. And we'll go ahead and ground the feet to the floor. Bring the hands behind the back so that your fingers are pointing towards the hips. And just melt the shoulders down. Soften the elbows as we lower. Tuck the tail and the belly. Then inhale, press your hips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, slowly lower. Engage in the belly. So we're going to soften so that we can launch off from the hands. We're going to inhale the hips towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower. Once more. Anchor the feet. Pressing up and holding. Engage the glutes. Extend the hips. Pull the belly in. Just slowly begin to lower back down. Lifting the heart. Extend the hands. Just allow your fingers to shoot forward as your shoulders move back. As you inhale, just let the shoulders slide down and the heart lift. On the exhale, we're going to claw them out with our toes. Lower all the way down to your back. And let's float the arms overhead. And soften your shoulders. And then widen the feet. Drawing the pinkies to the edge of the mat, or just making sure your feet are wider than the hips. We'll just very slowly begin to windshield wipe the knees. Allow your knees to fall all the way over to the right. And then grounding your shoulders, turn the gaze to the left. And then options to deepen this twist by placing that right foot on top of the left knee. And then come back to the center. So release the legs, make sure the stance is wide, and continue to windshield wipe the knees side to side. Eventually allow your knees to stack all the way over to the left. And gaze to the right. Try to ground your shoulders. And again, we can deepen that twist by placing the left foot over the right thigh. And see if you can ground the shoulders. If you find that your right shoulder starts to come up, maybe we'll release the left foot from on top of the right thigh. And just slowly come undone. Releasing the feet down. This time we'll bring the feet about hip distance apart and press the palms into the mat alongside the body. Tuck the tail under, flatten the belly. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lower. Once more, press all the way up as you breathe in and expand the chest towards the chin, holding at the top, suck in the belly, and then slowly lower back down as you breathe out. And we'll slide the soles of the feet together here. Interlace the fingers just below the belly button. Closing our eyes. And tucking the chin. And on your next exhale, we're going to pause at the bottom. And stay empty. Take a slow, long, deep breath in through the nose. And sigh out. Take another deep breath in through the nose. Pausing at the top. And sigh out. I'm going to pause at the bottom, tuck the tail, keep the right hand where it is, move the left hand to the heart, And just take a half breath in. Just pause and feel the belly expanded. Take another full breath in. As we continue to expand the belly and then expand the chest and then hold at the top. Sip in some more. And then very slowly sigh the breath out. And release the hands alongside the body. Anchor the feet to the mat and cross the right foot over the left. I'm going to thread our hands around that left thigh or around that left shin for a deeper stretch and flex the feet, engage the belly, pull that left knee towards us, and then open the right knee away. Holding here for 3. Actively drawing the leg in, pushing the opposite knee out for 2. 1, just come undone, and we'll switch and change. Ground the right foot, cross the left foot over. Flex the left foot and open the knee to the side. Maybe take the hands around that right thigh or that right shin. Engage the belly, pull the right knee towards you, push the left knee open. And we're here for 3, and 2, and 1. And just slowly come undone. Plant the hands, press the palms into your mat, draw the belly in, float the knees in towards the chest, and flex the feet. Extend the legs up towards the ceiling. Ground through the low back. Pull the belly in. And take a deep breath in. And the exhale, just pulse the heels towards the ceiling. So I keep drawing the belly in and lifting the low back. And then come back to stillness. And bring the feet down just about a third of the way. Take an inhale, point the toes, lower the heels to a hover. Pull the knees back in towards the chest. Flex the feet. Press the heels back up towards the ceiling. Draw the belly in. Press the palms down. And try to make footprints on the ceiling. Pressing up for 3. Keep the belly engaged. 2. And 1. And pause. Ground the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And lower a third of the way as you breathe out. Take another deep breath in. Lower to a hover, pointing the toes as you breathe out. Maybe the head comes up. Maybe the arms reach. As you release back down, pull the thighs in towards you. Press the thighs together, pull the knees towards you. Pull the belly in. Start to stir the knees in one direction, making small circles. Moving slowly. Continue to take nice deep breaths in. Long breaths out, and just let the circles get bigger, but still moving slowly. Circling our knees in the same direction. I'm going to come back to stillness. Starting small, circle the knees in the opposite direction. Bringing your awareness to your breath. Allow your circles to get bigger. And just gradually come back to stillness. Begin to sway from side to side. And then pause. Slide the hands to the back of the knees and begin to rock back and forth. Coming up to a seat. Rolling down to the back. And eventually coming all the way back up to seated. Cross the feet at the ankles. Cup the hands around the knees. Exhale, rounding back. Pulling the belly in. And then as you inhale, glide forward, lift the heart, press the shoulders down. Exhale, roll them back. On your next inhale, we're going to come back up, release the hands alongside the body, pause, drawing the shoulders down. Reach your left arm over your ear as you exhale. Inhale, come undone, let the left hand come down and pause. Exhale, the right arm over your ear. And as you inhale, we're going to sit up tall, bring the shoulders back. Exhale, reach the hands forward, bow the head, cupcake your fingers out in front of you. Try to press the chest forward as you walk your hands out, and then bow the head. Continue to expand the chest as you breathe in, pressing through the hands, softening as you breathe out, pulling the belly in. And just slowly walk your hands back in towards you. Sit up nice and tall. Cup the hands back around the knees. And we're just going to circle once anti-clockwise, pressing forward and then rocking back. Pause. Pressing forward, coming clockwise this time. And then rounding back. Pausing here. Release the hands alongside the body. And then reach the arms overhead as you breathe in. Bring the palms together. Exhale the hands to your heart as you breathe out. And then press forward and reach up as you breathe in. Try to bring your shoulders down and away from your ears. Exhale, release the hands. Squeeze the fists, engage the belly. As you inhale, just roll the wrists all the way up towards the ceiling. Gazing up, pausing at the top. On the exhale, roll the wrists coming down in the opposite direction. And then twisting over to the right side. Lengthen, soften the shoulders, engage the belly, and then twist. Come back to neutral, switching sides. Sit up tall, soften the shoulders, draw the belly in, and then deepen your twist. And keep the right hand where it is. Draw the left hand over to the opposite knee and just fold forward, bending the elbows, tucking the chin, rounding the back. Pull the belly in. And then lift your heart as you inhale, keeping the hands where they are. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. And just slowly come undone. And we'll switch, placing the other hand on top, still reaching for our opposite knees. Soften the elbows, tuck the chin, folding forward. Active in the shoulders and the hands. Engage the belly. Press up as you inhale. Fold forward on the exhale. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, folding. As you inhale, we're going to slowly roll up and come undone. On the exhale, we're just going to switch legs, placing the opposite foot in front. Let's continue to sit up nice and tall. And then cupcake the hands behind the back, the fingers behind the back. Peel the shoulders down into your back body. And then keep the arms reaching back as we float them off of the mat. Press the shoulder blades together. Shine the chest up. And take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, round. Bring the fingertips together. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Interlace the fingers here. Pull the belly button in towards your spine. And then press the palms up towards the ceiling. And let the heart lift and the shoulders relax and the elbows soften. And breathing in here, keep bending the elbows. And extend your arms over to the right as you breathe out. Inhale back to center, soften the elbows, press the arms over to the left as you breathe out. And inhale back into a neutral position. We're going to circle right as we exhale. Inhale up on the left, circle back to the left as you breathe out. And just slowly come up Extend the hands and then release them down. From here, we're going to slowly transition all the way down to our back. Once again, draw the soles of the feet together. This time, placing the right foot on top of that left heel, create a little bit of more weight to one side. Hands can stay alongside the body or interlace just below the belly button. I'm going to take a nice deep breath in here. And a nice slow breath out. Then a half breath in here. Breathing out. Take a full breath in here. And sigh out. Once more, take another deep inhale. Pause. Inhale some more. And sigh out. And just switch legs. Placing the left foot on top of your right heel. Take a full deep breath in. And sigh out. Take a half breath in. Hold. And let it go. Take a full breath in. Hold. Breathe in again. And sigh out. And just slowly come undone, grounding the feet to the floor. Then we're going to tuck the tail under, press the palms down, and push the hips up. And this time holding, slide your hands underneath the back, interlace the fingers, engage the glutes and extend the hips up towards the ceiling. Trying to move your chest towards your chin and just hold here. Anchoring the feet. Keeping the glutes engaged and the belly engaged. Pressing up a little bit higher as you breathe in. Sucking the belly button in. And then slowly lowering. Start to soften the knees as you breathe out. Coming down, try to tuck the tail under again, so push your tailbone towards the heels, flatten the belly, and flatten your low back. And let's take and draw that right knee in towards the chest. Left leg can stay grounded, or we can extend the left leg straight out. Just going to keep pulling that right knee in. I'm going to flex the right foot, release the left hand, and guide the right knee open to the side. Pull the knee up towards the shoulder, and then inhale the knee back into the center. We're going to switch hands. Release the right hand and draw the right knee across the body. Turn your gaze to the right. And come back to the center and slide the hands to the back of that right knee. Flex the right foot. Push the heel towards the ceiling. Just holding here. Maybe point and flex the foot a few times. Eventually curling the toes in, straightening the knee and pushing the heel. Maybe bringing the leg in for a deeper stretch. And then just softening the knee and releasing it back down. Ground the right foot and pull the left knee in towards the chest. Staying here. Or you can extend the right leg straight out. release the right hand. Just let your left knee open to the side. Pull it up towards the shoulder. Come back to the center. We're going to switch that left hand into the right knee and extend the left hand to the side and draw the left knee across the body, keeping that left shoulder grounded as we gaze over to the left. Coming back to the center, slide the hands to the back of that left thigh, extend the leg to the ceiling. Start to point and flex the foot. Curl the toes in and straighten the knee. Bring the leg in towards you. And then just start to soften and release that leg back down. Once again, we'll bend both knees. We'll ground the feet to the floor, drawing the hip distance apart. And we'll press the palms into the mat. Tuck the tail under. Take a nice deep breath in. Push the hips up as high as you can. Expand the chest. Engage the glutes and the belly. And take a slow lower. Coming back down. Widen the feet. Either tee out the arms or reach the arms overhead. Try to keep your shoulders softened as you windshield wipe the knees side to side here. And just slowly bring yourselves back to stillness. And extend the legs straight out. Just let the feet separate and fall open. Draw the hands alongside the body, create space between the armpits. Option to interlace the fingers just below the belly button, or you can place the right hand on your stomach and the left hand to the heart. If your arms are out to the side, try to make sure they're drawn out so that there's space between the armpits. So adjust the head and neck so that the back of the neck stays smooth and long. Your chin is slightly tucked. Soften all the muscles in the body. And come back to our regular breathing. Gradually deepening our breath and extending our breath. Bringing our awareness back to the room slowly. We'll release the hands alongside the body, curl the toes, engage the belly, and squeeze the glutes. And just take a deep breath in. Side out, letting go, and slowly begin to gather your knees back in towards the chest, tuck the tail, engage the belly, draw the knees in, and just gently rock from side to side. And when you're ready, just fall over to one side. Find yourselves in the fetal position. And then closing your eyes, slowly come back up into a comfortable seat. And we'll draw the hands to heart center. Draw the shoulders back and start to bow forward, tucking the chin towards the chest. Take a nice deep breath in. And hold. And side out. Thank Thank you for joining me in practice. Namaste.